Right. Hello guys, welcome to the Tungsten channel if you are new, and if you're not, I'm gonna have to ask you to subscribe and like now before retention drops to 1%. Cheers. Anyway, the point of this video is to sort of outline what's essentially going to be a little bit of a journey in itself. You see, I have a problem, and that problem is simply the fact that I have all of this free time that I'm not using productively. I should also mention that I don't really have a great idea of what I want to do as a whole in life and in or just the short term as well, but I suppose that's just a part of life that most of us go through. Consider yourself lucky if you happen to know what you're doing. I say luck, but you've probably worked relatively hard to get that, so I applaud you in that respect. First off, a little bit about myself. I'm 19 at university studying business. That's about all you need to know for now, and I wasn't kidding when I said a little bit. I do have a few preliminary goals to get us started here. Firstly, I'd like to get monetized on this channel. Now I do have another channel that isn't business related, which is much closer to being monetized, but of course the criteria for being monetized is quite tricky to get started, especially when you aren't paid for your efforts. Motivation plays a big factor with me, so I need to become a little bit more disciplined in the way of YouTube. For those of you who are unaware with the criteria to get monetized, it's 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours and watch time on solely long form videos and not shorts. For shorts, you'd need 10 million views instead of the watch hours, which is going to be more difficult for the channel focused on business and finance and things like that. So we're going to go for 4,000 hours of watch time. Either way, that's one of the goals. The steps I'll take to do this is to get a baseline of one long form video per week and then 3 shorts around that topic. Then, if time allows it, I'll move on to 2 long form videos a week and 6 shorts. Obviously, editing takes quite a while, and the better you edit, the more viral it would go, hopefully. And obviously, the thumbnail plays a big part too, retention, things like that. I think that it'll be sustainable in the long term if I create a routine and then stick to it. Science suggests that it's going to take somewhere around 60 days to make a habit stick, so I have to test that theory myself and then feedback in future videos. You should probably subscribe to see the journey progress. But I think more importantly than putting a time frame on being monetized, like at the end of the year, although that might be one to aim for, but it's getting that routine in place to make it happen. Sort of build the foundations before we bridge into greatness. Right, so that's going to be the main goal, right? The next goal is, as much as I hate it, to put enough effort into my university work to achieve a first class degree. I don't think that the goal is quite specific enough though, so I'm going to aim to put some measurements on it. All graded assignments need to be completed a week before the deadline, so if it's due in week 9, get it done by week 8. And that means if that I fail, I do have another week to redeem myself, but hopefully it won't come to that, because I do tend to use one draft, not amend it, and then just submit it. It's been working, but obviously as it gets harder, that's not going to work anymore, and we're going to have to amend it and put more effort in. Next, but something I already do relatively consistently, is go to the gym. I aim for 5 times a week, and I want to stick to that. So using these future videos that I'm going to make, well, daily or weekly on this journey topic is should be a good way to hold myself accountable. Lastly, and one that will be pretty much completely new to me, is diet. Now, my diet isn't bad, but it's not exactly optimal for the gym. My main sub goal is to achieve this one is to avoid all fast food like McDonald's and stuff like that, and to increase my protein whilst having healthy food that's not relevant to protein, like vegetables and things like that, maybe nuts and fruits. But I want to achieve this through actually cooking for myself more from scratch, so it's not only cost efficient, but also just healthier overall. Any time left over after I attempt this is going to be taken into account, and in future videos I'll amend the goals and things like that, probably add some more and or reduce them, but I can't see it taking up that much time if I get the routine in place. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm not sure what there really is to enjoy. It's sort of for my own benefit, really. But if you want to follow along and hold me accountable, then pop a sub, and I want you to comment something productive you did today. If there's nothing you did, and there's still time before you go to bed, do something. Even getting off your phone before you go into 3 a.m. and just going to sleep. But yeah, that's an order. Reading a book counts, so does going to the gym. Either way, leave it in the comments and I'll try to reply or heart it, whatever. I'll try to keep you accountable as well. But alright, Tungers, I'll see you next time. Goodbye.